Okay. Hello, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah for those of you that celebrate either one. I don't know about any of the others. Whatever you have this time of year, hope you're having. Hope you have fun. Yeah. So I've decided that tonight. Yeah, that looks good. I decided that for tonight, I'm going to try getting through Zacama, Zacama, as fast as I can. And I just want to take a look. See, okay, that's normal. Let's see how things go. So, actually, do I have you here? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I do. All right. So that's the list of decks I'm currently working on. It is currently just after 6 o'clock here. I want to be done and heading out the door by 9. So I can't spend a lot of time. But if I need to explain a thing, I'll explain a thing. Scryfall gets much love on this channel because it is incredibly useful. So, format type 1, because again, type 1 is basically like if it's legal in EDH, it's legal in type 1, and vice versa, with some exceptions, but not enough, nothing that I actually care about. Basically, if it's like power 9 apart from Time Twister, you can't play it. Otherwise, yeah, it's fine. The differences are enough that you can just like eyeball skip it. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think I can bring this down a bit. Where are you? Okay, how's that? You. Oh. I wanted that there. Let's see if that's better. Bring you up? Huh. Oh well. Actually, hold on a sec. Alright, let's try that. Well, I don't know if there's anything else I can do. Shrug. Alright. So, we want stuff that cares. We want stuff to ramp into dinosaurs. So, ID, this is Naya. You can do it by mentioning the actual colors or by the color the name for the color combination. So, let's see what there is that says something about dinosaurs. I like this ear. Because I'm first looking to ramp. Oh, Bonehood Dracosaur is kind of cute. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of the library. You may play them this turn. If you got a land, you make a dino. If you got a non-land, you make a treasure. That's cool. I am first specifically looking for... Oh! Why don't I do this? Oracle text is :add, or Oracle text is less to cast. There we go! Ramp. Search your library for basic land, put in your hand and shuffle. Transform it into... No, you're going to be too slow. Okay, so definitely want these 3 because they all say reduce dinosaur spells by 1 or 2. Rotting Raptor, whenever another creature enters under your control, deals 2 damage to it. Oh, right. Because dinosaurs occasionally have Enrage as an ability, which means if it was dealt damage, yada yada yada. I am probably going to want you for each opponent up to 1. Put up the walls to the park. Create the dinosaurs for the park. They get bashed down. Oh, this is... Okay. I might count that. Alright. Producers, ramp, boys. At my source. So. I at least want Kinja. Excuse me. First things first. Kinjali's Collar. Knight of the Stampede. And Otepec Huntmaster to start off with. I think I'm okay with Marauding Raptor. because that'll reduce any creature spell. Alright. Whenever you cast a creature... No. Nope. If I do it that way, that cuts out non-creature. As long as it's tapped creatures. I think I'm okay with the Omen Reader. Omen Reader, Cloud Key. If I'm running Omen Reader, I'm going to want my Springleaf Drum and variants. I don't think I'm running Defilers in this deck. Soldiers, no. Face down, no. Creatures cost 1 less. I can flip these back and forth. Hydra, no. With power 4 or greater, not unreasonable. For each creature with a +1 counter on it. Dinosaurs don't natively get +1 counters, so that's... Herald's Horn I can do. Okay. I don't expect a lot of cost reducers, but I know there's some that are useful. Colorless, Arcane Spells, Marauding Raptor we did already. Nylia Keen-Eyed. Keen-Eyed. Oath of a Johnny, Planeswalker, Face Down Creatures, White Spells, Green Spells, Beast Spells. We're not playing Beasts. Strong okay, wow. That's not dumb. Oh, you're only illegal in... Okay. Colorless creature. Urza's Incubator I could also run. Chosen type cost 1 less to cast. Cost 2 less to cast. I think for cost reducers per se, that's probably enough. That's 7. Can I actually get up to like 11? Can I sensibly, reasonably get up to 11? Dinosaurs are commonly going to be green. So here's a good question. minus color green and type dinosaur. So 77 that are not green, 88 that are green. Okay. Pair greater than 3. 94. 71. I think Gorklaw is reasonable. And with enough cost reducers. Calcisma. When it attacks each gets, oh, that's not. You're a bear. Ooh, that's a cool artwork. Oh, that's a pretty one. Alright. I don't think... Nah. I mostly want it just for the cost reduction. I think I'm going to stop there, actually. Nah. Omen reader. I mean, I'm okay with Cloud Key, I guess. Alright. You guys. You're gonna be cheaper. I want you... Let's do this. Oh, wow. Card name long enough that I actually have to shrink it down to 8. Okay. So that's cost reductions. Now, let's go a stack here of I am perfectly fine with at so can seer. Drover of the Mighty. Watley, no. Whoops. Ixalis Lore Keeper. There's only 8. Oh. Delete. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, let's expand this down a bit like that. Yeah, let's go one more. All right. Ponder, 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 Jace Bellerin, ponder, ponder. Wait, what? Yeah. You heard me. I said Jace Bellerin. I kind of want to put Fountain of Vicor in because it becomes a dinosaur. Actually, let's go here. Nice type land. Let's pull you out. I might add her. Cast creatures until they add flash. Creatures enter with +1 counters. Maybe. Beast Color Savant I can do. One minute if it's been on a creature spell. Oh, I like the Biophagus. So do a lot of people, apparently. Oops. Biophagus. Elven Chorus. I can look at the top any time. I can cast creature spells from the top. My creatures can tap for any color. That's a maybe. Food chain. Oh, Gwenna. Yeah. Izogaya. Because I'm assuming you guys are all going to be spend only to cast a creature spell, which I'm naturalist. Intrepid Paleontologist, I might. What's the back of you? You're just a mana rock. Loka bound to run. Completed. Add red green. Only to cast creature spells that are active. Deals X damage is advised to choose a number of target creatures and or planeswalker, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you activate this ability. Whenever you cast a creature spell, mana value 5 or greater. Shaman of Forgotten Ways. Somberwald Sage. Any combination of colors. I've only got 3 slots left. I'm gonna make some creatures. Oh. Their land you control becomes a citizen. That's adorable. Add X, mana income, where X is. I don't want to run defenders. It's not because defenders are bad. It's just this doesn't feel like the kind of deck that wants it. I might play Selvala. Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. Is controlling may draw a card. No, because a lot of my stuff is going to be small because I'm trying to ramp into the bigger stuff. Alright. Let's go back to mana value greater than 3. Which is going to sound weird, but I want them to be healthy, healthy sized creatures, I think. I can see 2 4s. Roxanne. When she enters or attacks, make a meteorite. Whenever you tap an artifact token for mana, I like that. Oh my dog. How is the toxic green so cheap? I am perfectly okay with that. Oasis Ritualist. Because I can exert it to get 2 mana. And then... Tincture of Murkroot and Lizard Feet? Simple. One that doesn't taste like Murkroot and Lizard Feet? I'm working on it. There's no difference between these two, apart from creature types. I think I might run Roxanne. No. No. Morsel Hoarder. I can somewhat reduce. What if I go mana value equal 3? Any interesting 3 drops? Enters tapped. Tap for any color. Each player loses 1 life. Oh, if each player has 10 or less. Yeah, no. Tap 2 and tap tokens. Oh, Balin. Oh yeah, Balin's kind of silly. Lands you control and lands you own that aren't on the battlefield are addition. Oh, that's cute. It's not what I'm looking for, but it's cute. Enduring Vitality. Creatures tap for any color. I would not completely complain about Enduring Vitality. Put no encounter if there are 3 more items. Oh, yeah. When it attacks, beginning of your next main phase, add mana equal to enchant permanents. That is hilarious. Oh, it doesn't even have to enchant a permanent you control. That's funny. Hulking Raptor. Beginning of your upkeep. Add green you control. Or add green. Hulking Raptor. Nice. Ah, so close. Alright. You are the actual Rampisaurus. And the hulking raptor itself is a dinosaur. Now, next step, we want type dinosaur. Sort by mana value. Belligerent yearling is just funny. Alright. Actually, descending. Yeah, alright. Bigosaurs. Stuff that's in there because it's big. Wow. Are you kidding me? So you're 12 drop that if you cast 3 other spells, regardless of what they are, is suddenly... Wow. So theoretically, you could be dropped in and play on turn 2. Maybe not easily. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Zacama is my general. I cannot believe how cheap Zacama is. Stampede land enters spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Six. Oh, okay. Stuff that's there largely because it's big. Whoops. Thrasta, Tempest, Roar, Apex, Altusaur, the Tarask, Galta, Stampede, Tyrant. Well, sorry. The first requirement is it's big. Gishas, Sun's Avatar. Polyraptor, I'm not sure here counts as big, which sounds weird. Awakening Sun's Avatar. Zatalpa will count because it's got double strike, which is the biggest time it's going to matter is in combat. Zatalpa Primal Dawn. Actually, in that case, maybe I should be sorting by power. Where's power? There it is. Excuse you, I did not say to change. Go to Mavrin. Whenever you did. I can create one big dinosaur or a bunch of vampires. That's kind of funny. Unsure how I feel about that one. Apex Ultrasaur, yes. Gigantosaurus. The Tarrasque, Brontodon, Silver-clad Ferocidons. Oh, yes. Tyrannix Rex. Carnage used to be a huge problem when it was in standard. Now it's just okay. I mean, it's still really good. Really good. Don't kid yourself. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. I wonder who thought of that idea. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. That's kind of funny. I largely want it because it's a lord. Is it history? Okay, that's kind of funny. As a historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, it becomes a 7/7 dinosaur creature in addition to its other types. Oh look, I played a Chrome Mox. I imprint a thing, and it's also a 7/7 dinosaur. Are there any other Bigosaurs that I actually want? Enters the... Oh no. They found a way to give us another version of... Why? Okay. How much... Oh yeah. Why? Okay. Atali Prime... Excuse me. Primal Conqueror. Coglin Yadaro enters battlefield. Choose one. Trample haste or fights. Yes, Kogla and Yadaro. Because that's not dumb at all. You can basically channel it to get naturalized, and then shuffle it back into your deck and draw a card. Rampaging Brontodon is on Arena, and it is just stupidly big. Like, if you're just casting it off of lands, then when it attacks, you know, it'll attack on turn 8 as a 14/14 trample. Which sounds a little less interesting. Unless you've got ways to ramp those lands out. In which case, you know, maybe you're attacking on turn 4 or 5. Well, probably 5. With a 14/14 trample. In which case, that's suddenly a big difference. For each land. Do I want him just for being big? No, I think I have enough stuff that's quote-unquote just big. Oh no. Alright. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Ancient Imperiosaur. Annoyed Altisaur. 3 to target opponent, 3 to target creature. I could run Colossal Dreadmaw just for the memes. You know, which is better, a deck of basic land and Colossal Dreadmaw, or a deck of land and Stormcrow? Earthshaker Dreadmaw. I might. Oh. Oh no. Okay. It can't block because it's now a dinosaur beast. But it says beasts can't block. So anyone that's playing changelings. I think I'm going to do it. Oh, that's silly. Deals damage. Meow. Oh. Whew. That was I forgot. I set up MTG bot to actually do a thing. And, you know, every so often, you know, once an hour or something like that. Pop up and say, hey, by the way, I have a YouTube channel. I don't want it showing up all the time. I do want to show up once in a while. Alright, let's scroll back up to the top. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just see if there's anything else I want to. Yadaro I kind of actually want to do. I actually don't mind Cavern Stomper. Because it does give me some library manipulation. Lethal damage dealt to creatures you control. Oh, right. It's based on their power. So yeah. So Zilortha is the flip side of, what do you call it? Not Arcades Sabath. So, High Alert says creatures, your creatures deal combat damage based on their toughness. This is the flip side of that. And creatures yeah, it's gonna give them all a few extra hit points, isn't it? And that can be Zilortha, Strength, Incarnate. Because it's a 7/3, but if you're dealing damage, you have to deal 7 because Zilortha says so. Ancient Imperiosaur I got, Annoyed Allosaur I got, Bring Sun's Avatar I'm meh on. without paying their mana cost. Sure. Primal Storm. And Frenetic Raptor. Pugnacious Hammer Skull. You know what? Pugnacious Hammer Skull is fine. I think that's good. Oh, Fullborn Tyrant, whenever or another. Oh, no. Vault-born Tyrant? Give me that instead. Oh. Oh no. Alright, that might take me a while to pin down. I think that's good enough. You. Let's go narrow. And see what happens. You have to barely shrink down. You have to shrink down. Cool. You guys are there to be big. I think I'm going to make you some form of red. Yeah, that might be a bit hard on the eyes for some people, but you know what? It's red. Now, now I want some removal. Want some spot removal. Actually, well, I'll just call it removal. I want 11 pieces of removal. I'm going to start off with Beast Within and Generous Gift, because those two get rid of anything. I think I'm going to add Thibaut's Trickery as my one counter spell. I think I'm allowed to have a counter spell. And Thibaut's Trickery, if you're playing it fairly, and that is the entire intention with my decks, is I'm playing them fairly. You counter a spell, and then the spell's controller mills 1 to 3 cards. And then they exile cards from the top of their deck till they exile something that's not the same as what they were originally trying to cast. And cast that without paying its mana cost. And then everything else goes back. Everything else that got exiled goes on the bottom. So they do get milled a little bit. And it's not going to make much difference for most decks. But I think I'm allowed to play as long as I'm playing it fairly. Because in some formats, people play, especially in formats where you can run 4-ofs and 60 card decks, they like to combine it with cards like, Ornithopter. And, basically on turn 2, counter their own Ornithopter to suddenly cast that. And on turn 2, they're taking the extra turn, blowing up whatever you've got, and and you're down to 5 life already, assuming you haven't burned yourself yet. And if you're playing something crazy like Death Shadow, yeah, you could be in trouble. Alright, so I'm going to put Introduction to Annihilation here anyway. Because it's just too good a card not to play. Like, in general. I have a lot of trouble not playing it. Because it's too flexible. How about exile target permanent? Okay. Archon of Justice is a possibility. Exile target permanent from your graveyard. You may play that as a... Elspeth Conquers Death would be hilarious. Landfall with permanent exile with mana value 3 or less from a graveyard. Oh, that's funny. That's great for reanimating a bunch of small stuff. When it dies, exile target permanent. Whoops. Minus O graveyard. And I want to sort this by mana value. And take the lands out. Exile target creature. Fast forward through anything that says exile target creature. Wait. Haywire Might. Non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment. Maybe. You know what? Take out anything that's a creature because I have plenty. Meow? Okay. I cut out almost 50 cards. About 46, I think. Prismatic Ending. No. Baffling End. 3 or less. I am going to take a chance with Divine Gambit because that looks fun. Flicker of Fate is cute. Journey and its variants. Oh. Oh. Artifact, creature, or enchantment. I'm okay with that. Angelic Ascension. That's cute. Hostification. -O until card name leaves. There. The more I can trim down how I want it to work. Exile target non-land permanent. But they can recast it for an extra 2. Angelic Purge. I say what you know what? Thank you for taking Angelic Purge over the March. Excise the Imperfect. I like that. Reduced to memory, I think I'm okay with. Reduced to memory or vanish to eternity, one or the other. Yeah, and as you notice, white gets a lot of, exile target non-land permanent and gives something back for it, but yeah. I think I will. I'm okay with reduced to memory, I think. Alright. How about some mass removal? Oops, O tag removal -O target. Minus type aura. Alright. And sort by EDH rack. That's kind of silly. Your opponent's stuff enters tapped. Huh. I'm kind of surprised that you don't see... You don't see Wrath of God. Or, like, I don't see actual wrath effects. Maybe that's because I'm looking at... Actually, next. That's really weird. Oh, wait. Tagger tags. Sweeper. That's what I should be looking for. I am derp. There we go. Oh, the Phyrexian one is cheap. Nice. All right. All right. I think I want Austere Command, because that's actually reasonable. Because I might be able to keep my whatchamacallits alive. My dinosaurs. Hour of Reckoning. Cleansing Nova, possibly. Power 3 or greater. Azuri's Predation. Oh yeah. I think I want another Azuri's Predation because that's not dumb at all. Oh yeah, I gotta eat graveyard still. I have you. Do I want to find Reckoning? What do you do if I transform you? You become a saga. Final showdown. Because that is... Tell me that's not wrong. I think... Oh, that's adorable. Alright, you know what? Oh. Syntax. Tagger project. Banish graveyard? No. Graveyard hate, maybe? Probably graveyard hate. Oh, sweeper graveyard. Derp. I could run Farewell, which is still a relatively cheap card, which is hilarious. You know what? I'm less thrilled with Final Showdown, I think. Farewell does a lot. $34 cards. You know what? Actually, I target player. Oh, Kutzel's flanker. Target. Actually, okay. Titania's command. Wow. Yeah, just because I saw this as the whatchamacallit, the arena of printing, and it's like that bothered me. Ooh. Tranquil Thrill back. Because that's a dinosaur that does what I'm looking for. Hello, is it me or dinosaur? All right. I think I'm only going to run... Okay, so for removal, I think I want you to be like... No. You're not the color I want. This? No. How about that? No. I mean, there's no wrong answer per se. I just want... Oh, orange. Whoops. There. And I think for this, I'm only going to run like 4 mana rocks. Which means I gotta be a little more judicious on what I'm taking here. So, I'm gonna start off with Soul Ring, because that's gonna be important. Do I run Signets / Talismans? No. I think mana value less than 3. Any color. And what? I think I gotta make them artifacts. Oh, ID less. No, ID less than W. Arcane Signet. Can I get 2 mana somehow? No. Oh. Oh yeah, the Mere Convert. I forgot how much I actually like how that looks. Maybe Orthopter Paradise. That's what I want. Pyramid of the Pantheon. Because early in the game, I'm gonna use one of these. Like, I'm gonna use these guys, but when it gets mid-ish game, I'll be able to start tapping it for 3. And that should not be difficult. Oh, yes. Springleaf Drum, I want in. And Firemind Vessel, maybe. Actually, sort by mana value. Take out the lands. Guild Globe, maybe. Colony Gem. Colony Gem is kind of a maybe. Do I play the Astrolabe? Oh, no. All right, 108. Take out the creatures and then take out auras. Oh yeah, and ID. Oh yeah. That brings me down 52. Thank you. Wizards Rockets, maybe. Not sold on it here, but maybe. Golden Egg. The Guild Globe I don't hate. I could run Mind Stone, but colored mana is a little more important here. Bonder's Ornament. I could simply run Bonder's Ornament. My problem with the lockets or the clue stones is if I'm running one, I want to be running like 3 or 4 of them. And ideally, I want to be... I mean, Staff of Completion is a maybe. But I kind of prefer Bonder's Ornament for that. Although activating it at all doesn't cost... Like, it costs life. Staff of Completion, if I'm playing life, I'm definitely running it. I would rather have colored mana. Tap, add format of the chosen color. I mean, I could play Coveted Jewel. How are you so cheap? Okay, I'm going to try it, because I have not put it into any decks before. Alright, so this is an hour and a half in, and this is where I go deck stats. Deck builder. Start deck building. Whoops. Woo. I don't need this to be a public list. Upload. As usual. Oops. The order doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, that's supposed to be Earthshaker. Update. Well, you... Why? Well, this is supposed to be Earthshaker. There we are. It's populating. $55 cards. No errors. All right. So, I think I can make that 9. I can make that 9. All right. So, 40. Okay. I have 40 slots. I want it basically 60, 20, 20. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 3 columns here. I'm going to shrink you all down to normal size. Delete. So 60, 20, and 20. And I am looking for 40 lands. This is for 100, so multiply each by, if I want to shrink 100 down to 40, multiply by 0.4. So this would be 24, 8, and 8. Yes. Although I might go 23 and 9. Okay. So, how many tri-lands are there? Type land, ID equal Naya. 3 that I actually want to play. Alright. Jetmir's Garden, Jungle Shrine, and Rift's Grove. I'm actually gonna 23, huh? Okay. Oh, equal this minus sum of, no, equal, yeah, equal this minus the sum of this. Copy, paste. Uh, 23 would be there. Nine would be there, and 8 would be there. All right. Now, I just realized you can't actually see what I'm doing here on the right. But what I've done, and I've just realized that now, is I'm going to have 40 lands. Okay? So I use deck stats to figure out basically what my breakdown is in terms of colors. So I'm going to have, I want to have 20 basics. And I want them to roughly be, are you going to see here? Yeah, you're going to see here. So I've got 40 basics, right? Or sorry, 40 lands. My thing from deck stats said that very roughly, because I don't remember the exact numbers, it was 60% red. It was, no, I think it was 59%, or sorry, 59% green. It was 22% white and 20% red. And this, there's going to be some rounding error for that. But basically 90, you end up with 101. Okay, so this might be like, 58.7, 21.7, and, 19.6 or something. But they all round up, so you end up with an extra point. So what I do is I go, okay, roughly 60 of them, 60% green, 20% white, 20% red. But then I leaned slightly towards white over red. Okay. But now I want, I also want to make sure I've got 20 basics in the deck. So this worked out to 24, 8, and 8 was really close. If I keep the basic count the same, so 8 and 8 is 16, 20 and 10 is 30, 4 and 6 is 10, so that makes it 40. I went 23 and 9, but if I keep the basics in the same ratio, I should be looking at 12, 4, and 4. Which is probably what I'm going to do. So let's fill those in now. If I go 12, paste that all here. And then that gets me my 20 basic lands. Well, suddenly I can rule out 12 here, 4 and 4. That means I need 10 more sources for green, 4 more for red, and 4 more for white, and 4 more for red, 3 more for red. So if I go 10 more, if I go 4 more red green lands, 4 more green white lands, that'll count that'll be, if I go 4 and 3, so that's 14. I can go, if I go 8 red green lands and 6, if I go 8 green white and 6 green red, what that does is, because each dual land, no, this is wrong. This is 0.33, 0.33. Oh, no, this is right, because I'm adding 3 lands. Because each land is half green and half the other color, it's going to, for this, only add half a land to each color. So 8 green white lands would be count as 4 green and 4 white, and then 3 and 3 for the green red, These are cleared off. That leaves me 3 extra lands to play with. So, what I want are ID equal, let's go Selesnya. And I want 8 green white lands. I'm going to grab you too. Copy, paste. And I am going to make you let's go that blue. And then you guys are all going to be green white. Sort by rarity. Let's start there. Bountiful Promenade. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, why is the list printing only $5? Okay. I want Bountiful. Actually, yeah, Bountiful Promenade. Canopy Vista will probably be fine. Fortified Village. Because I'm running enough basics, it should be... Actually, you know what? Type equal plains or type equal forest. What do I got here? Temple Garden. Scattered Grove is fine. Lush Portico. All right. I could run... Hushwood Verge. You become a llama, you become an elemental. Sun Petal Grove. Sun Petal Grove. Alright. So those are my 8 white-green lands. Now I want some green-red, which is Gruul. Or type Mountain. 6. Okay, who do I not use? Taiga. Okay, Cinderglade. Commercial District. Sheltered Thicket, I'm okay with. Stomping Ground. So that's 4. And then $35 more. I have Copperline Gorge. I only really have access to 2 more. Restless Ridge Line, because I can activate it to turn it into a dinosaur. And what else? I could run Stump Stomp. Racer's Ring, I can sack to draw a card. Oh, no. No. Unless you control 2 or more. I think I'm okay with Rockfall Vale. Unless you... Oh, no. Rootbound Crag. Oh, no. Spire Garden. Alright, and then that leaves me 3 lands. Or not, which means I will play for 3 last slots. I want Kessig Wolf Run. ID Gruul, minus ID no Gruul, no Naya, or not Naya, sorry, ID equal Gruul, minus ID equal Selesnya, minus ID red, white, Boros. That leaves me 2 cards. That leaves me 2 slots. Oh yeah, my ID equal Naya. Your legal and for a card that's not actually tournament playable, that's $150. What on earth? Alright, so I have 2 remaining slots. Oh yeah. No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. You may put a creature onto the battlefield if its mana value 3 or less, enters with 3 counters. I mean, it's kind of tempting. Disciple of Freely's. Disciple of Freely's, maybe. I only have 2 slots left to work with. Alright. Wait. Because I did colon, that should be equal. No wonder things looked wrong. Alright, 484. I'll take a couple out. Not much, but we'll take a couple out. How is Mishra's Workshop legal in Commander? I mean, to be fair, you also only have one, so that ends up compensating for a lot. I like Tarnation and Vista. I like Tarnation of Vista. 1 tap. It is not unreasonable to be Archivaraska. Bonder's Enclave is a better March of Vereska for me. Bonder's Enclave and something else. What about Mutavault? Oh, that's a permanent effect. I was afraid of that. I think I might run Mutavault. ID Naya. You're so cheap now. I think I'm gonna run Termination Vista. That's my last one. And that's it. Delete. Cool. All right. Hit up deck builder. Start deck building. Zacama. Dino Ramp. Alright. Paste upload list. Copy, paste. Boop. Uh, 12 forest. 4 mountain, 4 plains. Ten reducers. Yep. Removal is 11. 4 mana rocks. It's gross. Got a feeling that might be the thing. Six duels, 20 basics, 8 other lands. Analyze! Yeah, 58, 22, 20. So slightly heavier on the white, but not by much. Not enough that I don't think it'll matter. Oh. That's also going to count for guys like these who are like, you know, adamant of any color or matte, this or that or whatever. But that is done. Huzzah! Share. Copy. And then what this means is I can now go to this and scroll down to Naya. Control Shift V. And I have a Dino Ramp done. Huzzah! You save, close. Okay, and that is one less deck left to handle. Oops. Excuse you. Wow. I have 25 lists created. Let me just go back to this for a moment. Let's just count this real quick. And before I do that, boop. Did I see another one? Or is that somebody else? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, I don't know how to remove that message. But yeah, that being said, let's count this up real quick. Where were you? You were here. Oh, I remember what I was doing before I got distracted. Boop. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Plus a bonus link at the bottom makes 25. I have 25 on my... Yeah. I see 25 at this end. So yeah. So that is going to be my last list for tonight. That's only taken about 2 hours, give or take. And I think that's where I'm going to end it for night. Hope you all have a good Christmas. Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate this time of year. And if nothing else comes up, I will see you guys next week. It may not take, it may be a short one next week as well. We'll see what happens. Until next time, happy holidays.